They told me I had 3 options if I kept using: jails, institutions, or death. At first, I laughed it off. Sounded dramatic, cliché, even. I thought I was different, smarter, stronger. But the thing about addiction is, it doesn't care who you are. It strips you down, breaks you open, and it doesn't stop until you're gone or you get out. Let me tell you what those 3 words really mean. Not from a textbook, from my life. From the stories of friends who didn't make it. From the ones who sit next to me in meetings now, just like me, still breathing. Barely. Jails, the wake-up call you didn't want. You know what jail felt like. Not just the cold concrete or the metal clank of doors. It was the silence, the reflection, the regret. Sitting there in that cell, I wasn't some misunderstood rebel. I was a prisoner of my own choices. I didn't end up there because I was evil. I ended up there because I was sick. Sick with addiction, sick with denial, but you can only run from the truth for so long. Jail didn't fix me, it didn't teach me how to stay sober, but it stopped me long enough to see how far I'd fallen. Sometimes, that pause is the only thing between you and the next overdose. You don't have to be in a prison to be imprisoned. Addiction is its own cage. But for many of us, literal jail is where the mask finally slips. Where we see, maybe for the first time, that we can't control this thing. Institutions, the breakdown that saved me. When I hit the psych ward, I was hollow. No drugs in my system, but my mind was still spiraling. The withdrawal was brutal. The fear was louder than anything. I wanted to disappear. Institutions aren't warm places. They're not supposed to be. They hold you while you break, while the lies you told yourself fall apart. While the numbness wears off, they show you who you've become. And sometimes that truth is unbearable. But it's also where I met my first counselor who really saw me. Where I heard someone say, "You're not crazy. You're addicted, and there's a way out." That changed everything. Some of us need that bottom, that sterile room, that mirror. It's not the end, it's the beginning. A place where the rebuilding starts, if we let it. Death, the final stop if nothing changes. I've lost count of how many friends I've buried. Funerals where the casket was too small. Where moms clutched photos. Where everyone whispered they were doing better. Addiction is patient. It doesn't care if you're 18 or 58. If you've got kids or a career or dreams. It waits for the relapse. It waits for the slip. And then it takes. There's nothing poetic about an overdose. It's violent. It's sudden. It's quiet. One minute you're chasing a high, next minute, it's just lights out. We don't say jails, institutions, and death as a scare tactic. We say it because we've lived it, or watched others die from it. Because this is the path unless something changes. The good news, there's a fourth option. Here's the part they don't always tell you at first. There's another path. It starts with surrender, with honesty, with showing up. One day at a time. One step at a time. The 12 steps didn't save my life in some magical, overnight way. But they gave me tools to rebuild, to live, to feel, to stay. Recovery is not easy. It's raw, it's uncomfortable, but it's real, and it's freeing. I used to chase death. Now I chase truth, connection, peace, and every day, I wake up and choose life. So let me ask you, how many more chances do you think you'll get? How many more close calls before it's your funeral? Because here's the truth. If you're using, the clock is ticking. But if you're breathing, it's not too late. Find a meeting. Pick up the phone. Tell the truth. Ask for help. You don't have to end up in a cell, a ward, or a coffin. You can choose something different. You can choose life. Final word. This is for you if you're still out there. If you're watching this and you're still stuck, still using, still pretending it's not that bad. I see you, I was you. And if someone hadn't said this to me, I wouldn't be alive right now. You are not beyond saving. But you don't have forever. Choose recovery, choose the hard way, because it's the only way that leads to freedom. And I promise, on the other side of that pain is peace. Please like and subscribe. It helps us grow the channel to share the hope of recovery. Your like and subscribe might just save someone's life. Thank you, we appreciate your support. If you're looking for recovery gifts, shirts, hoodies, hats, jewelry, and other items, please visit our shop at thatrecoverylife.com.